Hi there, and welcome to Words and Paper ASMR. Today I'd like to share with you a scrapbooking kit that I have put together. I'll really probably only be going through the papers for this, maybe a few of the embellishments, not too many though. So the way I decided to come up with my paper kit is that I chose this paper here as my sort of specialty inspiration paper. So I started with a multicolored piece and then picked all of the sort of the general feel and colors based on that. So I'll have colors that are red, like this suitcase, orange, pink, green, maybe this is even more of a mint perhaps, and blue. And you can see we have a brown craft background here. So I've been focusing more on browns, crafts, creams as my neutrals, although you will see a few bright whites in here, but not too many. The kit is designed based on the top the top page of the paper, but I'll go ahead and show you both sides because sometimes both of the sides work. For example, on this paper, I mentioned the orange, so like in this little mini suitcase. While on this side, we have an orange and cream, I guess I'll call this like a grid with spots on it. So there's my inspiration paper. I'll move that to the side. And next up we have this wood grain with different globes, or little, I guess it's more like a world, I'll call it a globe map. The pale blue on the back, again it's a wood grain, but with a brown and pale blue chevron patterned over it. So here we have a nice dark blue paper with some constellations on it. I love this color, this dark blue color. Oh, there we go. You can see a little bit more of it there. It's beautiful, I think. And the other side is this lilac and blue polka dot. I don't really use purple that much. It's definitely one of my least favorite colors. So I can't imagine using anything but this side. And here's a really old paper. I don't remember where I picked this up. This one is single-sided, but I haven't used it yet. But it has sort of like a brown tinge to it. It has that cream here, so I figure I can use this as a matting piece or something. And there is no color on the other side, no pattern. Alright, so here we can see both the green and that orange coming together. Well, this one's a little bit more corally. And this side definitely doesn't go, as it is that coral color. And this kit I'm going to be using for vacation and travel, so I do not foresee me, say, using pictures of an artichoke on any of my papers, my layouts. This makes a nice background piece, but also a nice mat. Oh, this is a pretty old paper from Studio Calico. It's probably like a 2012 paper or something like that. But you can see just the creams and the browns here. And this looks like it came from a Christmas collection. I will definitely not be using the Christmas side. Here's another gray background paper. You can see it's just a simple wood grain. Maybe it looks like a boardwalk. And a simple grid on the back. Although I'm not a big fan of these. It just makes me think too much of math class. And not that I didn't like math class, it's just, it seems too functional and not so decorative to me. This is another really old paper. I believe this was gifted to me by somebody when I first started scrapbooking. But you can see here it has yellow, which isn't in my inspiration paper, but it has greens and blues, so it'll go with lots of other papers that are in this collection, or in this kit. And the other side is black. So I've had this paper for a while, for about 3 years. This is from 2013, and I like it quite a bit, but I tend to have difficulty using papers like this. I feel like it's so practical, like I have to write in like days and times and things on it or something, but I'll certainly figure out a way to use it. And this other side will not match my kit, although it is quite pretty. Alright, and this paper I absolutely love, love, love. You can see it's sort of an ombre effect where it's light at the top and it gets darker as you move the way down. And the words are shaped, they have this waviness to them, which makes me think of water. This comes from a summer collection, so I imagine it's designed to look like waves. Since we went on a cruise on our vacation, I thought that sort of theme and idea was appropriate, as well as the color, sort of this greenish blue color. And on the other side there is this great orange, which will also go with the collection. And here's a page that got picked purely for its colors. If you look closely, you can tell that in this design there are little foxes, which I think is really cute. They kind of have, and it blends really nicely in with the floral, so you have to look a little closely to guess what they are. And the other side has this nice geometric pattern on it. I have quite a lot of, maybe not quite a lot of, maybe like 4 pieces of cloud paper, but I've never ever ever used a piece of cloud paper. So I'm hoping to use up one of those in this kit. This is quite pretty, and the colors work. On the other side, these colors work too, but we didn't do any hot air ballooning, and this seems to, I tend to take some of these symbols pretty literally sometimes, so I'll be using the clouds, hopefully. This is a slightly more recent paper, maybe. It's more from one of Chamel's collections. Actually, it'd be her first, which will be like 2 years old now, I think, so actually not that recent. But the colors work. I think it's quite pretty with sort of minty color, right in the pink and the cream, if you'll remember from that first page. And the other side has nothing on it. So I have another wood grain here, except this one kind of has a greenish blue color to it. Actually, it looks like on my screen it's coming out a bit brown, but hopefully it's just the strange angle that I'm looking at it. I think this paper is really pretty. Nice for matting, nice for big backgrounds. And again, another graph paper on the back. This paper is much bolder, but I pulled it actually from another kit that I had been using, and I had gotten a little sick of using, but I really did like this one piece of paper from it, so I pulled it out and stuck it in this kit. but hopefully I can make it work, even though it's a little bit bolder than the other colors. And on the back, these are really cute little cakes. I'm hoping to save one or two of these, just because I think they're really cute, and I would want to use them in a different sort of layout, in a different sort of, a different themed, layout. Alright, so here we have another blue geometric paper, navy, and then a lighter blue. And the same pattern on the back, except it looks almost like this. There are little fishes in here. I don't know that that's the actual idea, but they kind of look like fishes to me. And here's this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper. I love this. Two different shades of navy blue, a darker one and a lighter one. And these are the messy chevron pattern. And there's this gray on the back, which is pretty, but I don't plan on using gray with this cat. So, in fact, one of the reasons I was getting sick of my old kit was that the color neutrals were sort of gray based and not brown or blue based. So here's another blue chevron. An extremely bright yellow on the back, so I won't be using that. And this paper is really lovely too. You can see sort of these nice triangles and then the stripes triangles. I love this. It's sort of this greenish, bluish, very muted type color. And then this on the back, which I won't be using. So here again we have sort of a painterly stripe with a pale blue. And this back is really cute, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Although, you know, it has red and pink and blue, and maybe a little bit to this side, but I'll probably use this as a background. So a nice cream and blue chevron. And I will definitely not be using this. These are cute little images. Except isn't that bunny down here cute? This bunny is cute. And so is this squirrel up here, very cute. But I'll definitely be using this page. Oh, another paper that I love. I love, love, love this paper. So it's pink with red hearts. And if you look closely, you can tell those hearts are stitched on. So it looks like cross stitch. And on the other side is a similar idea, except it's, I guess, two shades of cream, a very pale cream and a darker cream. And it looks like these are also stitched on hearts. Very pretty. This is one of my favorite papers. I think this is actually the third and last sheet I purchased of it. I just think these hellos are so cute. So from this angle it might look a little bit like a stripe. But you can read it, the stripes actually say hello, hello, hello. And the other side is this pretty aqua and it's a bit of a grayish white background. This is paper that, this is very old. 2011, this paper's 5 years old. So this is one of the first papers I ever bought for scrapbooking. It's got a nice red, two-tone red diagonal geometric design. And this side, I don't know if I'll use, the colors are right, but for some reason this reminds me of a big top, you know, like an old-timey circus pattern. This is, I think this one might be a newer paper. I've been so out of, oops, it's connected to the bone underneath it. Out of scrapbooking for a while. I haven't bought anything in about a year, except for necessities like consumables, things like adhesives. There we go. Now they're separate. Alright. So this pink isn't the same pink that we had on our first sheet of paper, but this was another one that I pulled from the last kit that I was using that I never got around to cutting into. So I figured I'd move it over to this kit. I just love it so much. If you can't tell, there's a theme running through all of these. I like chevrons, stripes, and hearts. And they're patterns I like very much. Another pattern I really like are cameras. There's some like pale pink cameras. I think these are just too cute. So here's more of a bubblegum pink. I found this paper. This one's on the older side too. Sometimes the paper's just so cute, but you can't. Just working with it's so hard. It doesn't quite match the other things you have, or who knows. And this other side is just, looks like it's just crazy bright colors, and it's very cute. But I don't think I'll ever use paper that looks like this. I'm looking for the year on it now. I don't see. It looks like this company doesn't put the year on it. Alright. This paper is also quite old. I'll put this in 2011, 2012, 2012. It's down here where you can't see it. But again, this is sort of like a two-toned pink chevron with this bit of off-white here. And the other side are these scallops, which another one of those scallops are another one of those patterns that I think are really pretty. But for whatever reason, I just can't figure out a way to use them. Right. And last but not least, we have two craft pieces of paper. This one is double-sided. On this side we have some cameras. And on this side we have arrows and hearts. And here we have, this is a really lovely paper, right? Lovely, haha, pun not intended, but I just love in this sort of see-through white lettering. I think is really pretty. And this is the actual last one. I'm just keeping this cut apart sheet with the kit because this is a trip about a cruise, so there's little ship motifs maybe I can fit in somewhere. And some of them have the colors, right? So we have the cream, so a paler blue and a darker blue. This brown wood grain shows up a number of times in the cut. So I doubt I'll ever use the mermaid or the little pirate boy, but the other things I might use. And the other side, I don't use the cut apart. It's this beautiful wave. This is really lovely, I think. Alright, so that is it for my papers. And I think I might just show you a few of the embellishments after I get these papers all squared away. Here we go. Hopefully they'll stay where I put them. So I guess I'll just take a look at a few of the embellishments, the ones that make better sounds. I have some brads. I don't use brads very often, but I figure there are a few on here I can use for these orangey red ones, and this heart that says love on it, this navy blue one, this anchor perhaps. Here's another brad kit. I've hardly used any of them, but again we have the sort of pink and orangey red colors that might work. This sticker sheet that has some good colors in it. I've had this one for a while, but I haven't found 2012. The date's down there, but I haven't found a reason to really start using them. I mean, I have used a few. Obviously, I won't use the gray ones in this kit, but the green, the blue, the orange will be quite good. I think sometimes I also get caught up with the symbol that's on it, and I go, well, what's this? Why am I going to use that? I guess it's a flower. Maybe it's a sun. I don't know. Or other things like hello. You know, unless there's something new in the picture. I don't know. Or a new person, a new place. I don't know why I'd write hello. Things that say home are always difficult for me because I don't scrapbook by home. Oh, I'm so excited. These are definitely newer. I don't think I've used a single one of these stickers. Oh, that was a lie. Right here on the front page I've used 2 of the hearts. But I've hardly used any of these. I'm really excited to use more. There's another heart I used because these colors match really well with the ones that I picked. This one I did not rain on our trip. I did rain on my most recent vacation, which I just got back from. My husband and I were in Finland, and it rained quite a lot, so I'm looking forward to using the rain for that. These little houses are cute, although I probably won't use them. The trip I'm scrapping right now is in Greece, so I can't imagine. I mean, they're what you don't call it a landscape, the cityscape, or the townscape, the islandscape looks nothing like this there. And these flowers are so pretty. And the colors work so perfectly. I'll definitely use that. And here's just a bunch of labels. Some more labels. Some more big layering pieces. Looking forward to using this one with the ombre. It's so pretty. So that is those stickers. Maybe I'll show you one more thing before time is up. Maybe something that makes a nicer sound. This makes a nice sound. And this actually comes from the same collection, the Hello World collection from My Mind's Eye. That very first piece of paper I showed you came from. So the colors definitely work. And although I have used a number of them, you can see a little heart that's missing here, as in the others. I like these little airplanes. I can definitely make use of these. I also love arrows, or another motif that I love. Alright. But that is it. Let me bring out that main paper again. So hopefully I'll be showing you some pictures, or some layouts I should say, that I made with these papers over the next few days, or weeks. Really, it'll take me, this is a lot of paper, it'll take me quite a bit of time to get all the way through it. But thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this, be sure to like and comment. And of course I always appreciate both of those things, likes and comments, but subscriptions too. I'll be doing more scrapbooking things, as well as I'll be continuing with my Odyssey reading series in the coming weeks. So to make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click on the subscribe button below. But until next time, ta-ta!